Hey everyone, SuperShadix Boom here, and today, welcome to my room tour. For those of you who don't know, rooms are comprised of 4 different walls, so I'm going to be taking this tour 4 walls at a time. First, we're going to be starting off with the door. It's a door. Now, I don't got like a massive sanctuary of virginity here, but I got a pretty cool setup to go over, so I'm really excited to show y'all my room and my collection, because y'all want to see that. But first, the bonus here, we're going to be doing the ceiling. So we got this sick-ass Marvel Legends Spider-Man. This Marvel Legends really cool. They've been killing it lately with the Spider-Man stuff. Well, killing it either in a bad way or a good way. Like, some of these figures are fucking terrible, but this guy's really sick and I love him. Alright, so first we've got the bed here. It's just a sleeping bag on top of a little mattress with some pillows and a Hedgehog plush for some reason. He's only there because I don't know where to put him. No, I don't cuddle with him or anything. Same with this guy here. He's just slammed against the wall. That's actually my OG Sonic plush, so he's kind of special to me. I can't just throw him away, so he gets to hang out with me on the bed. This used to be a Cars bed or a Cars blanket on here, but unfortunately that got infested with bed bugs and just all kinds of grossness, so fortunately we had to throw it away, and now I got this lame ass bed here, and there's my charger. Let's move on to wall number 1. First things first is this drawing of the Baby Mario Bros by my friend Adrian. He drew these because back in the day these characters were very significant to this channel, and so I have to keep them here. I also just really appreciate my friend's art. And then next to that is another thing he did with the peeler beads, whatever they're called, beads. You melt them down and smush them and shit and they turn into that. Based off of a Mega Man sprite, we got Deadpool. Wonder Woman stamped is there for some reason. And then this poster is really cool. I got this from Sonic Revolution this year. This is artwork by the Game Apologist. You might recognize this as one of his thumbnails. I think it's like one of his top 5 most popular videos. So not only does it look super sick, but we also got some signatures here. Nick signed it right here. And then Channel Putt, being the alpha male that he was, signed Shadow's crotch. And then I put the Sonic Pez dispenser here because I have nowhere else to put it. And you know, I think Nick likes merch, so I guess this kind of fits. And then we got the circuit breaker here. It does circuit breaker things, and I'm not going to mess with that today. And then here we are with my very first shelf ever. The very first figure shelf. These are all the first figures I ever got. The only recent additions would be Sailor Chibi Moon, Chibiusa, whatever her name is. The Sonic figures up here, like literally all the Sonic figures up here, except for Sonic and Android, he's OG. And then this Pokemon Figma, all these guys fell down. Gloria, the trainer from Sword and Shield. But aside from those recent additions, everything here is OG. Like my Figma Link, this is pretty much my gateway drug right here. I bought one Figma and became an elitist. He was my very first figure like that I ever started actually collecting, besides like my old Jazzwares figures. That's actually what this shelf used to be. It was my Sonic collection. I put all my games on here, all my comics, all my toys, because I was inspired by Supersonic Boom's collection videos. So yeah, most of the stuff up here is Gunpla and Figma. So Gundam, I like Gundam just because the robots look sick, but I never actually watched a good majority of the shows. Just a handful, like Unicorn, Iron Blooded Orphans, and Build Fighters. Most of these are from Build Fighters. But I just had a Gunpla phase during like 8th grade. 8th grade, and one summer I saved up hella money, like 80-90 bucks, and I just bought a shit ton of model kits so I can build them all summer. Only one I didn't complete was this guy, Gold Frame Astray. He has a big ass backpack, but I never finished that, so, and more room for the shelf. And a lot of these Gunpla I built myself. I didn't build the Banshee, some of these I didn't build, and I was a little ass kid, so I did not take good care of these toys. Like Beerus here, he doesn't have his shoulder pads, or I think his tail is missing too, so big rip. Should've got that exclusive. And a lot of these Gunplas are missing their V-fins, because I actually used to play with these, so shit falls off. Things break, the V-fins. Yeah, it sucks the V-fins aren't here. My favorite ones to build were these little SD Gundams because they're just so cool. I really hate stickers, so I tried my hand at this guy here, and without stickers, it's all marker, except for the white on his shoes is paint. Same for this guy. Well, he has some stickers, but I painted that stuff right there. Nice little fun projects. I'd recommend getting into Gunpla, little buildable figures. They're not the most solid though, so like, pose them up, display them, but they'll fall apart on you while you're trying to pose them. So yeah, this is all my Gunpla, and then I have a lot of Figmas up here because when I first started collecting, I was a Figma kind of guy. Still I am, but kind of on copium, saying it's my favorite line these days. Saber's really cool. Link is my goat. Lucina's godlike. These are like my two first Figmas. They were Link straight up was my gateway drug. Same with this Mario here, now that I think about it. We got that cool Mega Man. Sucks that line died. All those figures are like the best Mega Man figures, and you can't buy them no more. And then we got the Sonic Nendroid. He's the centerpiece of this shelf. He's my favorite figure of all time. I love him so much. And I'm just really happy to have him. This is actually the easy version, because the first version I had broke. But the easy version was the easy replacement. Get it? And then down here we got some hats. I'm not really a hat guy, but the barber kind of messed me up lately, so I kind of had to be a hat guy. This is a Pokemon hat. This is a Dragon Ball hat. It would be cool if it wasn't Dokkan Battle, because Dokkan Battle is kind of lame. And this hat kind of looks random to you, but the only reason I kept it was because it's a Nintendo hat somehow. I'm not sure what this means. I think it's some kind of marketing campaign. I'll look into that. But yeah, those are some hats. Got a random lanyard here, some headphones I used to use when I played Splatoon, and then these little butterfly headphones are kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of Paramore's album cover. And then above this shelf we got a poster of Star Wars, Lego Star Wars, those kind of like buildable Bionicle type figures. That's from a magazine, ripped it out, slapped it on the wall, looks cool. This art is by a guy, I kind of forgot, I think his name was Jesse. I met him at the Santa Ana Art Walk. That's where I used to help my mom sell stuff, and I would make money to buy all these figures here. And yeah, so then there's just stickers everywhere from Mario Maker. This was done by my brother-in-law, Chris. For those of you who don't know, my real name is Julian, so he made this out to me. It looks nice. Mario is kind of weird if I'm being honest, dude. Sorry if you're watching this. But Mega Man looks badass. For the longest time, I was an import elitist. I only liked Figmas and Bandai figures. But last year, I'd say about last year, I decided to set aside my import biases and I gave domestics a shot. And it's been a fun, financially ruining ride. A lot of these figures are actually really cool. I used to really hate Marvel Legends, but I think Marvel Legends is really good now. These were the first couple domestic figures I got. The only new additions are these Renew Your Vows Spider-Mans and Spider Spinneret, Spider Milf, whatever you want to call her. The front figures are like my top figures. Magna Defender, goated character, god tier figure. Modular Iron Man, godlike, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Captain America, he's pretty cool too. Gives me the MVC vibes as well. I don't really collect movie figures, but this guy was the exception because I really love the first Iron Man movie. The figure's okay. And then below that is where we start getting into Power Rangers. The first shelf has some Power Rangers up here, but this is like mostly Power Rangers. I really wanted to get into the SH Figure Arts line, but those figures are super old, super expensive, and Lightning Collection's actually pretty fun, so yeah, these are cool. My favorite one probably has to be the Lunar Wolf Ranger right here. Also the, what's his name? Phantom Ranger from In Space or Turbo. I never really watched those shows. Meowscles is the only Fortnite figure I have. I want to get into that Fortnite line because it's actually like super dope. Fortnite team is killing it right now, while Marvel Legends team is they're doing whatever they want to do these days. This figure right here, Johnny Young Bosch. I love Johnny Young Bosch. I bought this figure because it's a character from Battle in the, or not from Battle for the Grid, but it's in that game, and I love that game. Again, Johnny Young Bosch is a super cool dude, so I had to have a figure of him. But this figure sucks ass, man. But you know, it's my only Johnny Young Bosch representation for now, so yeah, I'll keep him around for a bit. And that's it for the domestic shelf, and the OG shelf is what I'm calling this. That's everything wall number 1. Let's go ahead and switch over to wall number 2. Wall number 2 starts us off. It's kind of lame since there's mostly window here, but we got this sick ass poster from Batman Mask of the Phantasm. I actually have not seen this movie yet. I hear it's really good. I love the animated series. I just haven't gotten around to watching this movie. I got this from the Art Walk. I was helping my mom vend there, and they were handing out posters for a rescreening, I guess, at this cinema nearby. And I kept the poster because Batman's sick, this movie's sick, so despite having seen it, I just assuming it's sick, and I just like this poster, so I kept it. Up top, above the window, I'm trying to stay away from the window because the closer I get, the lighting is worse. So then we got this up here. It is from, remember back in the day, these, I don't know if they still do it, but these superhero comic, or the Marvel and DC Lego sets came with like comics, like retelling what the set's about, and this is the back of the comic showing off all these cool minifigures here, so I kept that. Next to that is another sprite by Adrian, Spider-Man 2099, again based off a Mega Man sprite. And then up here, more of Jesse's art. This is NES Zapper with the flower. That's kind of like his motif here. Is Nintendo item with the flower. So yeah, the Zapper's cool. So I got that. And then let's stick to this side real quick. We have got the window. You can see outside. Down here we've got a cloud sprite, again done by my friend Adrian. This one's really cool. Not based off of a Mega Man sprite this time. And then so that, and then we got these cool lights here. The lights aren't actually on because I have to have the, well, I did have them on earlier, but I had the turtle tank running. This is the turtle tank. Here's my turtle. He is being really annoying today. And then this is the turtle tank, turtle table, all his food and crap. This bottle here is, it's normally full of water, so I can fill up the turtle tank right here. And then down here, it's just a Beyblade stadium full of like random clothes and crap. Wii U gamepad, Mighty plush. I got the lights back on because I would have the turtle tank on, but it's super loud during filming. But this turtle's even worse. I guess I was wrong. This wall is pretty cool. We've got an artwork of the Splatoon Inkling. This is super cute, and it's in a frame, so I had to get it from the art walk. And then we've got a Sonic sprite. He is missing a hand for some reason. And then for some of you who've seen these videos, these are from the play sets. I actually do pin them on the wall. I have nowhere else to put them, so I slap them on there. The Forces, what is it, collector bonus, whatever, special bonus. I have this on the wall because back in the day, I remember there's reportings of like decals fucking up your Joy-Cons, and I did not want to risk it, so I slapped these on the wall. And then we got a Captain America sticker. This drawing by Adrian. This drawing used to be really cool till his eye, like, I don't know what happened here. Like, I didn't spill nothing on this. I keep it around because, you know, I can't throw away his art, man. And then we got more stickers on the wall. Star Wars thing. I think that's from like a toy or something. Alright, so I know y'all are like foaming at the mouth for this shit, so boom. There it is. We've got the Jax collection. Obviously, these aren't all the figures I own, but it's all the main ones that matter. Variants and stuff, they go to another place. This is a pretty tiny shelf, so I just get the characters that are most important. I might cycle out the supers over here for some other characters that release, since again I only have room for like two more figures over here. So yeah, that's the Jax shelf, and then right next to that is the random figure shelf, vinyl figurine shelf. Anything that's not articulated goes over here. You got this sick ass giant kid robot given to me by Jesse, the guy who did the Yoshi Egg and the Zapper art. He got me into kid robots because he was also selling them there. This Mega Man here, I really wanted just the standard normal Mega Man, and for some reason I got this guy, which was the chase figure of the wave, the rarest one, first pull. That was the one I got, and I just kept buying them all till I got the one I wanted, and eventually he was just like, hey man, I know you want this one. Just go ahead and take it. Literally, he just hooked me up. And then I'm not a Funko Pop kind of guy, but I got a couple of them. These are pretty much all my Funko Pops. The only one I don't have out here is the Tails one. He's in a box in the closet. And then all my Amiibos. My first ever Amiibo was, of course, the GOAT, Samus Aran. I only casually buy Amiibos. I do one day eventually just want to have like every single Amiibo. That's like the dream. But for now, I'm cool with all these. Dude, this Banjo one is freaking sick. Amiibos have had like such a glow up. Like seriously, like, man, recent Amiibos look really fucking good. Like, look at these older Splatoon ones. It's just night and day, bro. Alright, let's start going down on the wall here. And we got UmaiUmai. This is by my friend Joe Sway, Silver Kid, and whatever he goes by these days, JB Games. And this is a game he's working on, and it's called UmaiUmai. It's sort of like Puyo Puyo, has a sweets themed. I got this from Sonic Revolution. He went ahead and signed it for me down there. And yep, I just put the poster down here. Gotta support my friends, right? Alright, and then moving down, so we got this badass Wii Tower. Robotnik's just chilling there for some reason. This just has random stuff. These are my converters for AV consoles. So you got a little Stormtrooper. I think this is like a clock actually, or it was a part of a watch. Yeah, it has a hole for the watch strap to go through, but I just have them there because it looks cool. And then yeah, this thing was really awesome. I'm so happy that I have this, my Wii Tower. It's where I put all my Wii games because I would not have any room to put this anywhere. So we got all the Wii games. I've lost all my Wii games that I had as a kid, so I've been rebuying them. I never had Metroid Other M actually, but I bought that recently because I actually kind of like that game. So yeah, mostly Sonic games, and then here's the actual Wii with some Wii U games. Sonic and the Secret Rings, hate that game, but it's part of my childhood, so I had to have it. Well, I didn't have to have it. I saw it for 20 bucks and I bought it. And then we got GameCube games down here. These are literally all my GameCube games, except for those Sonic ones too. And then just some more Wii games down here. Pikmin 2, Mario Strikers Charge, both godlike. And then here, some of y'all might recognize, this is the OG review station. Back in the day, before I had a desk and a setup and everything, it was just this thing. This is actually just a dresser with a Mario pillowcase on it. Inside here, we've got, let's see, just the PS3. I used to have a Sega Genesis in here, but I got rid of the Sega Genesis since I never really use it. And then down here, just a bunch of random crap, Fortnite effects. You can see down here I've got Sonic CD. I couldn't just get rid of Sonic CD. Hopefully I'll get to play that on actual hardware someday, but for now. And this is why I got rid of the Genesis, because I had the Genesis Mini. So yeah, that's cool. Figure stands, those are the Mayfix stands, probably like my favorite stands. And then this down here is where I keep all the wires for consoles and everything. It might just look like a mess, but they're all bundled up, so I can just pull them out pretty easily. And then down here we've got my cat Rocco. That bottle, I used to spray him when he was a bad cat, but he's a good cat now, so I don't spray him no more. Back up here, so we got, this is the base. I still use this base. It has all the accessories inside and everything. Yeah, it has all that crap in there. And then this is a Fortnite hoverboard. God, Fortnite used to have such cool vehicles, man. And then we got the Oral Nendoroid. She's like the only Nendoroid I have out here because I have nowhere else to put these things because they're just not really display friendly for my needs. Sailor Mars, Best Sailor Scout, and then she's inside my Blaze mug. Blaze mug is sick. We got the Blaze Pinge wallet. I don't actually use that wallet. It's just, it has Blaze on it, so I had to have it. And then this here is, for some reason, I have a full set. I think these are both waves of the Sonic hand sanitizers. I even took the display box so I can shove them all in. And yeah, this thing's actually completely full. I have them all. And this right here, this is awesome. This is a Rockin' Sonic the Hedgehog CD from those recent remixes they were doing, or recent as like I think a year or two ago. But yeah, they're cool. This CD is actually sealed since I just listened to them all digitally. So I don't actually know what's in here. Maybe there's some other cool stuff in here. And they're promoting some other CDs on the back. These would be cool too. Fuck Recolors, that's a stupid name. Okay, and then back here, you can see that box right there. I just kept that for the video. I might just get rid of it. It's really taking up space. I don't have anything in there. Then we got the Genesis mini box back there. Some Nintendo Switch boxes. And then you can see the Colors Ultimate box. And then this stupid playset. It's really hard to take apart, so I just keep it here. I wanted to shove it in the box, load in the closet, but it's taking up space for my life. And then here we got two figures. They are both here for a particular reason. I don't want to get into why, but I have them here for a purpose. And then that's just a Dragon Ball fan I got from Comic-Con 2018, some Dragon Balls. If we go back here, we can see, let's get this out of the way. These are all my handheld games. All my Metroid games. One of them is Smash Brothers, and the other is Sonic Rush, because I love Sonic Rush. So that's where all my DS games are at. Yeah, that's pretty much it for wall number 2. Most of it's on this side. Then there's just the window here. So yeah, wall number 2 is complete. Time for wall number 3. Wall number 3, starting us off with some spider webs. Just kidding, we got this little shelf here. I think this is an old school shelf we've had for a while, but I took it from my mom. Here is my Blaze plush, favorite plush ever. I'm not really a plushy guy, so I have to have Blaze because I love Blaze. We got the Sonic the Hedgehog collector figure. I low-key gassed this. I hyped this figure up way more than I actually liked it. It's okay. Lack of knees is pretty lame, but he looks good, and I mean, that's it. He just looks good. Everything else is kind of lame. And then this shelf is empty. I'm going to be filling it up soon. And we got the Funko Soda. I really like this thing. I like the can more than the actual figure. The figure is cool, but just the novelty of having a Sonic soda can is super epic. And yeah, this is cool. And then down here, we've got some plushes. Another really nice plush I got is the GE Cream plush. This is the reissue. That's why she has a 30th anniversary tag. She's really cute and cool, super small, so I picked her up. I don't really like giant, massive ass plushes. And then this funny Sonic Kid Robot plush. For some reason, I had a phase where I just bought literally everything Sonic related at Target. And I wanted to do a video with them all, that's why I kept buying stuff, but then that video never happened. I only buy things I want instead of just buying everything for the sake of everything. Which is why I got this plush here. And then I got the matching tails, because why not? And then I have baby Luigi here for a very specific reason. So back in the day, I don't know how long ago it was, but before I did crappy toy reviews, I made shitty stop motions. And then before stop motions was the plush videos. I mean, who didn't have a plush video phase? So yeah, I used to make plush videos with my friend Adrian. That's why it's the Baby Mario Bros. And I voiced Baby Luigi. And then he sounded like this, super annoying and high pitched. Really, like, well, I can't do the voices well now. Like, Charmander, you stay with. The voice I'm doing now kind of sounds like Sheen. So yeah, and then the tag's all fucked up because the cats lay here. And I guess they play with them because they're bored. So yeah, that's Baby Luigi plush. And then another phase I had was character Hot Wheels. So I really like Overwatch, so I started buying a bunch of Overwatch shit, and I like these cars, so I bought every single one of them. I think there's only one wave. Diva was the first one, and I just got all of them. Soldier 76, he's all the way over here because I don't really care about him all that much. And then just some other ones, random ones I got, like Chun-Li. I really like Chun-Li. She's cool. She's awesome in Street Fighter. And Marvel vs. Capcom, which is what I mostly play her in. And then Daisy, best princess, I had to get her. And then Blue Yoshi, I like Yoshi. I mostly like dark blue Yoshi, but light blue Yoshi's just as cool, so yeah, I got the Yoshi truck. And then here we've got artwork by Jesse again, the Nintendo 64 controllers with his little flowers. Nintendo 64, it's my favorite console ever. I bought a bunch of these prints, and then the only reason this one is here, it was actually in a frame, but that frame broke, so I couldn't just let it go to waste. And then over here, I've got two jewel cases. One is of my godly prized possession. Like, bury me with this thing or something. Eminem Shell Shocked. I love this game, unironically. It's actually kind of fun. Better than the PC version. That game sucks. But this one is godlike, best game ever. And this isn't the original jewel case it came in. That case actually came cracked, so in the original video it was broken. I just took one of my mom's old CDs. I don't know what CD it was. And that's the cool thing about jewel cases. You completely just interchange everything. And so now I got a clean case. Sits atop of these pins. I learned that from Cooper. I've seen him have stuff in his room with on top of pins like that. And then here is my only Dreamcast game. I actually don't have a Dreamcast, but I bought this game because I saw it was like 20 bucks or something. I was like, shit, I'll bid on it, why not? And then I ended up winning, so yeah, I have a Dreamcast game now. It'd be cool to play this on hardware someday, just mostly focusing on action figures right now. This is actually the inside of the cover because it's actually a holographic lenticular cover, but that'd be really annoying to film, so I went ahead and just flipped that. That's, again, a cool thing about jewel cases. So alright, and then down here is my desk. This is where all the magic happened. This is where the filming is. This is where the editing is. This is where I do everything in my room, pretty much. Or I play games here. I got my Nintendo Switch on the desk. Got the Resource Sonic figure. I actually bought these two things separately. I bought the Resource Sonic for like 90 bucks on eBay. I really wanted to get that base signed by Ryan Drummond this year at Sonic Revolution, but that's cool, you know, there's always next year's. So yeah, that'd be cool to get that signed. We got Sonic the Hedgehog G Fuel. This thing, it's not really that good. So I bought 2 cans and I kept one because, well, I didn't really like how it tasted. So this one's really just for display. And then right behind that is God himself, Yellow M&M, voiced by J.K. Simmons. I just watched a movie with him in it. Freaking love J.K. Simmons, man. J. Jonah Jameson, Yellow M&M, you know. So yeah, Yellow M&M. I got this from Big Lots. I did a video on this for Jack's Reviewers channel. So if you want to see me review this, go ahead and check that video out. And then we've got down here underneath the desk, or underneath the monitor. Oh, this isn't a monitor. This is actually a TV. I don't have monitors at all. They're just TVs. So then down here we've got the Jazzware. I was about to say Resource. We got Jazzware Sonic. You know, we all know and love him. He's the best. And then so this is from Koopy Troop. He sold it to me for a decent price. This isn't my original, unfortunately. It's from Koopy Troop. And despite me always talking shit about Jazzware's construction, because again, I've gone through so many of these little guys, like they just always break. But he's taken a few tumbles off the desk, and he's still standing strong. Well, he can't really stand because his legs are warped, but he's still put together at least. I think this monitor is like fucking up the glare. Down here, this is a sticker by my friend Michelle. She does artwork. She's done some for Emmy Jones and Coop Coops reviews, if you've seen those. You can actually purchase this sticker on Emmy Jones's Teespring. I think that's what it is. I'll link that if you want to get this sticker. I just wanted to support Emmy and support Michelle, so I bought this sticker and keep it here since I'm not really a sticker guy. I don't like slapping stickers on stuff. And then we got my my keyboard. It's just, it was like a basic $20 keyboard. Funny enough, this is the same keyboard I use at work, so I'm used to everything here. And then we got this mouse. Had this mouse forever. Inherited it from my brother. This crappy little mouse pad. I want to get a new mouse pad. This thing is just way too small and covered in cat hair. And then if we go down here onto the desk, it has a drawer. So boom, look at all this cool stuff in here. All right, so inside here, the back, you can just see I have a USB extension cable, a USB-C cable. I have enough of these. I don't really know why I have that there. Just some more squishies for my earbuds in case they get gross or need to be thrown away, etc. And then right here is my NES mouse by 8BitDo. I don't know what it's actually called, but it's an NES mouse. It's really cool. It has a little touchscreen trackpad type scroll wheel. I got this mostly for school because I only liked using this mouse for editing and stuff. So I set it aside and I use this mouse because it's easy to break down the desk for filming, and then just use this mouse since it's wireless. I also use it for like my school laptop and stuff. So yeah, this mouse is awesome, but it took a little getting used to because there's just NES buttons instead of like full-on clicky clicks. And then so yeah, that's my mouse, or NES mouse. And then down here, this is like the main controllers I use for the consoles I have nearby, which is the Switch, and then the Xbox is right over there. And then we've got just my Switch Pro controller, my Xbox controller, and then my Split Pad Pros. I put them in here because this area is really tight, so I can't really have them on the Switch while it's in the dock, so I just toss them in here. And then down here, we've got some Bulbasquirtle business cards, and I'm about to roast you right now, Bulbasquirtle, because I think it's this one. No, not this one. This one, like, this kid put the whole ass URL on the bottom of the fucking card, but on the back, he just, he has the QR code, like, what's the point of the link if you just have a QR code on the back? Here, go ahead and try to scan that. Go to his channel. He makes great videos. Speaking of Bulbasquirtle, we're going to be talking a lot about him when it comes to the inside of my desk because he also gave me this Jazzwares Black Knight Sonic for some reason. Thank you. I really like this figure. I love Black Knight. I like Jazzwares, so this is a really cool addition to the collection. I just have it in here because I don't really have anywhere else to put it. No disrespect, but he's my little desk buddy. Or desk drawer buddy. This pile here is I'm just gonna say pile of signed stuff for now. We've got a signed little poster of Sonic Rush because this is signed by Erica Hudson, Bella Schroeder, whatever she goes by these days. She is the very first voice actress for Blaze the Cat, and of course that first game being Sonic Rush. So, you know, I love Sonic Rush, I love Blaze. This is just a perfect thing to get signed for me, so I really appreciate it, man. And this thing's awesome. And then another signed thing I got is this poster here. This is from Amelie Leon Lai Monarch. She has a lot of names these days. She mostly does covers of anime openings, which is what I really like. I really like her. She makes awesome music, and I just wanted to support her, and so I bought her CD. It's an original album. It took forever to come out. Like, I bought that shit day one. That CD didn't even release till like 6 months later. The whole album didn't release for six months. She announced it, and then that was it. She announced it, sold it, nothing happened. So I guess this was just to compensate for buying it early, or, you know, investing in it. It came with this poster, the CD itself, and some other little goodies, and she signed it, so I really appreciate it. She also signed the CD, which is cool. It even came with what I'm calling a little simp card, because it's basically a card thanking me for supporting her and giving me money and giving her money and stuff. So, you know, I appreciate it. My little simp card. And she signed this, and the poster looks really cool. Nice artwork. I mean, who doesn't like anime girls, right? And then just while I'm on the topic of signed stuff, I also have this Sonic and Tails R poster. I got this from Sonic Revolution. It's signed by Troy Nobles, Terry Nobles, whatever you want to call him. Trey's awesome. I want to say he's a friend at this point. I mean, I gave him Capri Suns at Sonic Rev, you know. You only give your homies Capri Suns. And then we've got this also signed by Emmy Jones, of course. And then that signature is from Pete Capella. Yeah, the voice actor of Silver. First voice actor of Silver, I should probably establish.
It's no use!
He was there too, and, you know, it was awesome meeting everyone. And yeah, they signed the poster. The poster's sick. I also bought a second one of these for Bulbasquirtle. I sent that to him. It was the first piece of mail I've sent, so that was a good little practice round. And yeah, hope you enjoyed that poster, man. And this is mine. The only reason I don't have it like set up or anything is because I want to put it over there, right by this blank space of wall. I want to frame it because this thing just deserves to be framed, man. Come on. So yeah, I just have it. I don't have it like lying around. I have it in like a nice little spot that it doesn't get creased or anything. So yeah, let's go back to the drawer real quick. Okay, back to the drawer. We've got all kinds of cool stuff here. Let me go ahead and just slide this out. So first off we got is the 20th anniversary Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania art book. I mean, they say it's an art book, but it's just a bunch of like promotional material for the game and all that. So more like a history guide to the Monkey Ball franchise than like a nice little art book, but it's cool. Like, you know, I had to keep it, so I just chucked it in here. And then we've got I pretty much have like an entire ass collection of fucking Nintendo Power Sonic the Hedgehog magazines. Like, I don't know, I just had to have all of these. The Sonic and the Secret Rings one, this one's really funny. I want to do a video on these, which is why I bought them all, so you'll see why that's hilarious in the future. And then Shadow the Hedgehog, this one's, I mean, it's just funny because they're promoting Shadow the Hedgehog because that game's awesome. Or I mean Shadow's awesome. Alright, Sonic and the Black Knight. This is a childhood favorite of mine. I think I actually had this when I was a kid. I love Sonic and the Black Knight, so I'm glad it got its own Nintendo Power. Sonic Colors, you know, of course they did Sonic Colors. And then, oh shoot, I didn't think I actually had this one. I don't have all of them. I'm missing a couple of them. The first one, which is SA2, and then the other one is Sonic Chronicles. So I think I'm only missing 2 of them. They did Generations for some reason, even though this game only came out on like the 3DS, so I guess they're gassing up the 3DS version. So yeah, those are all my Nintendo Power Sonic magazines. These are awesome. And yeah, I hope I get to do a video on these someday. But for now, I'm just doing what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and move on over here. This is the second TV. This is where I have like all my clips and stuff for when I edit. It does kind of hurt having to like look between 2 screens this faced out, but whatever. This is the TV remote for the TV because my TV, the controls are all behind the TV, so that's not really fun to control, especially with all this stuff on my desk. So I still use the remote, and then I got some styluses here. Y'all notice these. I use the black one to point at stuff in videos, and then I use the blue one to hold up my mic arm because this thing's hinges are kind of weak. Oh yeah, this is my mic arm. I actually don't record out here. I record somewhere else. This is the microphone. These hinges are really weak, which is why I use the stylus to hold everything up. So this first drawer here is all of my games. We've got the best game, or best PS2 game, sorry. Best game ever is Shell Shock. We've got the Bouncer. We got some Genesis games. That Sonic one is really fucked up and actually doesn't even work. We got an empty Project Diva case, and then we got see here, we got a PS2 for playing the Bouncer, and then the Wii U is right underneath that. We've got this game here. I'm running out of space in here, that's why this game is just on top. It's a Ocean Wonder World, Monster World 4, whatever. It's a remake. The remake's kind of okay. So then here are all of my Nintendo Switch games. Look at all these games here. I love the uniformity of just the red labels, and then it kind of breaks off over here because, again, I ran out of space. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about all these Switch games. So yeah, that's the drawer. I just pluck out games whenever I want to play them. And then down here we got some wires because I sort of interchange. I only have this one HDMI cable. I interchange it for the Xbox and the Switch, so just have it out for now. And then down here is where all of my controllers are. We got third-party controllers, dusty-ass controllers. We got this little plug and play, and technically it's a controller, so I tossed it in here. And then this is the Wii remote I actually use. The other ones are kind of just for friends or just display. I love my pink Wii remote, and then I think that right there is a GameCube memory card, so let's go ahead and close that back up. And then while we're down here, we're just gonna look underneath the table because this is where I keep a bunch of boxes. There are SH Figuarts boxes, Figma boxes. Most of the boxes down here are Lightning Collection from Power Rangers. And so yeah, I throw all my boxes in here just because I ran out of space in the closet. And then these 2 are new. That's kind of why they're just randomly thrown in here. And then we got a little robot here and the Werehog box. So let's go ahead and get out of here real quick. So then up here, this is just a table where I have pretty much my computer. This is just for housing my computer. We got the turntable. It's really kind of dusty right now just because I put up with a shelf and all the paint got on it. And then we've got the 2 collector figure boxes, and then my fight stick. This thing is awesome. The 10-foot cable that came with that. My Xbox is right here just because if I don't have it hooked up, I just have it right here. And then right there are some figures. These are for future reviews on anything here in the boxes. I'm gonna make a video. I don't know when I'm gonna make a video. I'm kind of taking a break from waves right now. So we got Egg Robo, SPO, and then the classic Knuckles. I saw Robotnik, but I passed on him because I was broke. And we got this set here. I kind of regret buying this since I don't really care about the movie figures all that much, but maybe I'll review them when Sonic 3 comes out. And then we got the Split Pad Pro. I bought this just because I really love the Split Pad Pro, and I'm just so happy they made Sonic ones. So those are collectible, and I also have them in case my split pads breaks. Alright, so let's go ahead and go down here. The Death Egg Robot, he's kind of just chilling here. I don't really have him on a shelf because he's just way too fucking massive. So let's go ahead and just move him out of the way real quick. Okay, buddy. So here I have some comics. Despite me being a not big fan of reading, I just don't like reading, man. But I do have at least 2 comic books. This first comic is, what is it, issue 50 of IDW. So yeah, this is my first and only issue of an IDW comic. This was actually sent to me by the UmaiUmai, and one funny thing that happened was she doesn't know my last name, so it was made out to SuperShadix, which actually isn't too crazy because, what is it? The lead singer of Papa Roach cut my life into pieces. His name is Jacoby Shadix, so Shadix is a legitimate last name, so that's cool. So thank you for sending this to me, Emmy. I did read it. I did take it out of the little sleeve. It's like sealed in a plastic sleeve. I did take it out, go through it. The artwork was cool. I did enjoy it. It's just I don't have the context of anything that's really going on with Surge and all this. Like, I don't even know what this duck guy's name is. I might catch up with the IDW books. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till those big-ass novel compilations catch up to this issue. So I can just have like 3 or 4 big compilations, then just have issue 50. Alright, and here is the Fortnite Zero comic. I love Fortnite. DC's cool. This is all about Batman. I love Batman too. All of the code in here is actually still redeemable. I never actually used it since I redeemed them all digitally through the DC Universe app or whatever. So yeah, this comic has completely usable codes. The artwork's nice. The story was cool. I mean, I mostly just looked at the pictures. So let's kind of get this out of the way. This is the box for my fight stick. This box is nice, and inside of it is just a whole bunch of useless crap. It's just figures I don't really care about, variants that take up space, and like accessories that are just way too massive to store. So all kinds of junk I don't really care about, just toss it in this box. I don't want to get rid of it, so yeah, throw it in that box. Anything I don't want to display. Let's move up to the good shit I know all of y'all care about. We've got these shelves. This is a brand new shelf I just put up because I ran out of room, but I just keep buying crap, so I needed to put up a shelf, and this is that shelf. It was a bitch to put up for some reason. So yeah, it's fairly naked since I don't have too many figures to put on it right now. I got this Monster Arts Godzilla, Zarbon in the back, a whole bunch of Mayfix figures. Actually, all these are like Mayfix figures, except for these 2 Tamashii figures. And then there's just a random Fall Guy chilling there. Or we got this poster here. This Bowser's Fury poster's fucking rad. I'm sorry if I'm cursing so much. That's just how I talk, man. So if we go back up here, we've got a Bowser's Super Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury poster. Since, you know, free poster, might as well put it up. Actual Mega Man spray, and he has, some reason, he's like a dark brown outline, so that's kind of weird. Still looks nice, thanks Adrian. And then we got this poster. This is actually the back of a poster because the other side is just Final Destination, which I thought was pretty lame, so I flipped it over to have a cool Smash Ball poster. And then over here, for some reason, I just have 2 boxed Mighty figures. One is the original release, the other is, what was it, Wave 5? Yeah, Wave 5, so yeah, I have 2 boxed Mighty figures. Mighty's cool. Ray's lame, but so I'm not going to have any boxed Rays. And then now we can get to y'all want to see. We have the main figure shelf. Look at all this crap I own, man. Holy moly. Let's start with the back, since the back's what you can rarely see. We've got a Gunpla here. I didn't build that one. My brother did, and he just gave it to me because he doesn't really care about Gundam. This one's not a Gunpla. It's just a Gundam Universe figure. We've got Power Ranger Shredder. His leg's messed up, so he has to sit in the back so he can lay against the wall. SH Figure Arts Shredder, that's like, God, such an amazing figure. Probably one of my favorite figures of all time. And then we got a Marvel Legend Beast. I don't like Marvel. Well, I do now. I do now. It's just when I've had this figure for a while. It's from Adrian. I don't know why he gave it to me. Whatever. And then I posted a picture of my toys, and then one of my friends, he was like, "Oh my God, you got a Toy Biz Marvel Legends figure!" And I was like, "What? Okay, cool." I didn't even know this was Toy Biz, but yeah, he looks pretty nice. And then back here, you literally cannot tell he's back there. So it's that Ultimate Tommy Sonic figure. He's just so cool. I could have not put him up here. Then we got a Master Chief figure. I love how big that guy is. And then another Gundam back here. And then that's all the figures we got. All kinds of stuff up here. Figure arts, Mafex. Pretty much all my imports go up here. Again, I wasn't really a domestic guy. The only domestic figures up here are the NECA Turtles, the Toy Biz Beast. I think that's a domestic too. It's by Jazzwares, maybe? I don't know. And then, oh, Mezco, that's a domestic company. This guy is sick. I love him so much. My Mezco Iron Man. Probably like my #1 figure. He's like, actually has metal parts and he lights up and stuff. It's like, oh, he just feels like $90, man. I love him. And then more domestics. These two are domestic, and yeah, that's it. The rest is all imports. One thing I'm really proud of is my haul of Gokus, if that's what you want to call it. We've got SH Figure Arts base form Goku, Kaioken Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 2. I just noticed these guys do like the same pose. Super Saiyan, no, not Super Saiyan, Rose, Goku Black, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan God Kaioken, or Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken, Mafex Spider-Mans. This guy was my first ever Mafex, the comic paint version. I hate this figure. This figure is fucking garbage, dude. I cannot in good conscience sell it just because it's so bad. Like, it's just, his leg falls off. Like, if I pick him up right now, his leg's just gonna fall off. So I don't play with him anymore, unfortunately, which sucks because I like playing with my toys. So he just stays up here. He looks really nice, so, you know, just stand up here, look pretty. That's all you gotta do, and we are cool. But yeah, fuck that figure. Luckily, all these other Mafex figures are godlike, so I don't got any problems with Mafex. And then, where was I? Ultra Instinct Goku, and then more Figmas, and yeah, I got the JoJo figures back here. You can't really tell just because I got so much stuff up here. We got Jolene because I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Jolene is awesome. Jotaro is my favorite JoJo, but man, this figure's fucked up. Just like his face, he looks like a mime, bro. Like they did him so dirty. And then more figures. I have the pretty much tallest in the back, shorter in the front. Mostly Figmas up front in that case. And then we got Frieza as the centerpiece. Like, I don't know, man. That figure's just so dope. Like, he just got that centerpiece vibe, you know, and he just ties the whole shelf together. Look at all this stuff. And then another domestic figure is this Star Wars figure. This was given to me by a relative. Get a nice look at everything here. Sometimes I just come into my room and just marvel at my collection, you know. So many awesome figures. So much money spent. Yeah, so that was pretty much it for wall number 3. Let's go ahead and move on to wall number 4, the final wall. Lastly, we've got wall number 4. Starting us off is this little Spider-Man doodle my friend Adrian did. We used it for a video and I just kept it. We got the vent here for the AC. The AC is off, so there's not too much background noise. I am roasting in here for you guys. And then most of this wall is just the closet. But before we go in the closet, we've got more Jessie artwork, Blue Yoshi egg. Blue Yoshi's my favorite Yoshi, so I had to get that one. And then we've got a little Squirtle sprite. And then this little marionette, whatever these things are called. He's magnetic, and for some reason I guess there's metal on the wall, so he looks cool hanging up there. So it is time for the closet. The closet is always closed in videos. We got this pizza right here. Michelangelo's holding it, and nothing is supporting it. It is just pure balance. It does fall over sometimes, but luckily it's staying in place. All right, let's go ahead and go in the closet and... Damn it. The closet is a special place. See, I fucking told you the pizza falls sometimes. Alright, continuing with the closet here. Closet is a very important place. Starting out with the bottom before we get to the good stuff at the top. We've got some clothes here, and then just a massive amount of boxes here. I just stack up boxes. There's boxes back there, boxes over here, boxes down here, boxes in the bag, boxes back there. And then we got this bag, this giant bag of accessories, and then this bag is all my stands. I just got some random Build-A-Bear plushes that my sister gave me. The Sonic one's really cool. It comes with a cute little shirt. And then my tripod is here, but I'm going to go ahead and just move that out of the way real quick. And then we've got the helmet. Of course, how can I not talk about the helmet? And then the actual SuperShadix outfit is right here. And then the reason for that is this is also, if you notice there's a mic stand right there, this is where I do the voiceovers for my videos. It's too loud anywhere else but the closet. That's why I have this foam, you know, the clothes and everything pads out the closet. So yeah, this is where I do the voiceovers and everything. I take this little basket out and I sit right there and I just record away. Another one of my prized possessions is actually in the closet, and that is my pair of ninja underwear. Come on, bro, I gotta have the ninja underwear. It's just so godly. His face is on your crotch, bro. Like, that's fucking fire. And then I got the foam here because soundproofing or whatever. More clothes here, Team Awesome, whatever. And then we get to the top of the closet, and this is where all of my boxes go. One fun part about buying toys is that I get to Tetris the boxes into the closet. And yeah, we got this stack here, and then we've got all these boxes, and there's just layers upon layers of boxes in here. Like behind these boxes, there's more boxes and more boxes, and then behind all these is mostly Figma boxes. So yeah, these are like all my first couple figures, except for that one. Most of my first couple figures, Gunpla, these two figure arts, and then these two up top, very first two figures ever. So you know, they gotta be on top. And then man, Figma boxes just look sick, man. And then we got some figure arts chilling there because figure arts boxes are really thin. And then behind that, more boxes. These are the larger Figma boxes, and this is just like a whole hive shell of boxes covered in boxes. I don't really want to take this one apart, so let's go and move on. Down here underneath all these boxes is my Lego boxes, or not my Lego, just the thing full of Legos. I used to love Legos. I can't just get rid of these, so you know, this stays in the closet. So yeah, all the boxes, they're surrounding more boxes in between. Behind that is the box for that badass Kid Robot Shredder. But then if we move to the other side here, this side of the closet, right next to the Lego crate, is more boxes. I don't really want to take out to see what's behind that, but you can see my Funko Tails is right there in the box. And then the giant ass Wii U box, Nendroid Easy box. All the boxes go in the closet, except I ran out of room now, so now they go underneath the table. Just gonna keep talking about boxes. We got bigger boxes here with boxes inside of them. And then this box has more boxes inside. And then top of the wall has, I think this is like a Super Mario Bros. 3 thing, where like you get this whistle and you beat the game or whatever. I don't know, it's just a really nice art piece, so I have it. And then here is the 2.5-inch Jack Specific shelf. Except for these guys, these are Tomy figures. I think they just look way better than the Jack Sonics. Like, come on, like, look at these guys. These figures are awesome. I have pretty much, I know I normally throw variants into the box, but you know, I had to have Shrugging Sonic out. He's just too awesome. And the two Sonics are awesome. I really like these 2.5-inch figures, and yeah, they're kind of filling up the shelf. Gonna have to retire some figures here, unfortunately. And then we go down, another artwork by Adrian. This is Mega Man. And we got the light switch right there. And then here we've got my little, it's not a nightstand, it's just a dresser. There's actually no clothes in it. So right here is my CD by UmaiUmai, and I had to have the CD. I love Full Metal Alchemist. I love UmaiUmai. So this is just a match made in heaven. This is all of her Full Metal Alchemist covers, and she signed it right there. She says my name, that's her name, that's the CD. The artwork is awesome. And this is a sticker by a good friend. His name was Llama. He's a streamer. I got this sticker from him I think I subscribed to his Twitch account, and he's like, yeah, subscribe to my Twitch, get a sticker. I'm not sure if he's still doing that, but if you want to show your support a funny guy, I'll go ahead and link his stuff. And then inside the locker here, yeah, this little mini locker is awesome. So outside the mini locker is just some supersonic magnets. And then go inside here, all kinds of little goodies. Up top is just some wires, flash drives. This is a Deadpool lanyard. And then there's just a random Sharpie, some stickers by Ceci Cess. She's a VTuber artist in the Sonic community, so you know, I saw her at Sonic Revolution, had to buy some stickers. She had a really cool poster that I didn't even notice because I just wanted that Blaze sticker, man. We got the fig pin here. I didn't get this fancy one that was Target exclusive. I didn't really like it. I just like the simple matte finish, and there's that. And then there's just a giant Lego brick in here. This side is the door of the locker. I don't want to put a picture in here. And then at the bottom of the locker, we've got some pins, some little accessories, like a plate of fruit and a bush. I had a bunch of N64 games as a kid. Again, I love the Nintendo 64, and this is the only game that I still have to this day. I don't know what happened to the rest of them, but yeah, I like Pokemon Snap. My only N64 game. I should probably get like an actual N64 so I can play it, but you know, again, just focusing on figures right now. We got a random flashlight from T-Mobile, same CD, and then right here, again, Jolene Cujo. She's badass, so I had to have this acrylic stand. This thing's really cool. I like how it's transparent right there, so you can't really tell. It's just like a real life 2D image just chilling. And then I love Sailor Mars, so I got a little Sailor Mars here. We got an UmaiUmai pamphlet from Sonic Revolution, JV Games. Support them if you want to. Man, the artwork's awesome. Thanks, Josue. And then right here, I know y'all definitely... There's too much crap up here. I know y'all definitely noticed this thing here in all the videos. It's this giant-ass Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda, Grogu, whatever. My mom gave it to me for Christmas because she was all on that Baby Yoda hype. So, you know, I can't just get rid of it. It's just so uncanny and wild that I just keep it here. And then we have this little sock cover. Or not a sock cover. It's a seatbelt cover. You know, you put this on a seatbelt. Keeps you safe or something. I don't know what it's for. And then right here we've got my magnet board. I mostly just, or it's not a magnet board, it's a marker board. I use these for an overview series that I don't really do no more. But it's cool because it's magnetic. I like to use them for any Spider-Man figures that come with magnetic parts. So then if we go back in here, there's my graduation sign. You see that. These are my foam boards. I use these for the ghetto light box. And yeah. And if we go down here even more, this is the dresser. It's held in place by a little drumstick because it's really wobbly drawers. I think this isn't even from actual drum kits, from the Rock Band drum set. So, I mean, these are pretty legit drumsticks, so that's pretty cool. And then if we go in here, we get to see all kinds of cool stuff. We've got, jeez, what's happening here? We got Connect 4. It's like one of my favorite board games. I got it from like a, kind of like a, like donation place like Goodwill. It wasn't Goodwill, but it's a similar place like that. And then we got this little notebook here, and then here is where all my Lego minifigures are. Again, when I was into Lego, I mostly just cared about minifigures, so that's why I have a lot of these. And then this shelf is completely empty. I'll probably put some like consoles or something here, you know, get some use out of it. And then down here is just a bunch of miscellaneous crap. Those are my old school scripts. So before I did stuff in the closet, I just record stuff with my scripts. I still type out scripts, I just don't print them out anymore because I don't really need to. Because I'm sitting in a closet, I can't see the paper. And then we got some manga here, manga, whatever. Promised Neverland. I love the Promised Neverland, but I don't actually read these. These are solely collectibles. Except the Death Note one I got from like a raffle or something. So that was cool. And then that's just Turtle Tank stuff. And that's about it for the room tour, guys. That's my entire room, and then, you know, lastly is the door, so y'all can go ahead and leave. I'm just playing. So, thank you for watching the room tour. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing all of my stuff. I'm pretty proud of all the junk I've accumulated over the last couple years, and I hope you enjoyed seeing it all. So, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And what are your thoughts on my room? Do you think I'm a big old loser, or do you think this stuff's kind of cool? Personally, I think both. Bye. Thanks for watching.